Welcome back, friends. Thanks for joining us for tonight's episode of The Masked Singer Cardston. I'm your host, Hannah Farrell, and you're watching the show where we try to find out which one of our beloved community members is performing from behind the mask. You, our audience, has the chance to guess who it is in a Google Forms link provided in the comments section. Last episode, we opened up our raffle, so stay tuned for the draw. Of course, we wouldn't be here to entertain you this evening if it wasn't for the creative brilliance of Bailey McMurray. Our show wouldn't be complete without our amazing judges. Let's hear it for Levi Stanford.
Well, it's almost the last episode, so you know it's gonna be good. I mean, you know me, I like to try and go out with a bang.
And help me welcome back Suzanne Steppen. Joining us again tonight are our guest judges, Kent and Christy Winder. Last episode, we were serenaded by Jennifer Aniston and Tom Cruise, The Tutor and the Fool, Queen King George, The Plush Family, and The Smooching Singers. The unmasking will begin after these messages.
Hi, I'm Miranda Layton. I am from Cardston, Alberta. I am the founder and owner of Miranda's Originals. My business has mostly consisted of wedding and grad dresses for Cardston and the surrounding communities. I do everything from beading to draping, along with alterations and repairs from simple to elaborate without the use of patterns. I have made numerous wedding party attire, including all my sisters' wedding gowns as well as my own. I have a loving and supportive husband and two wonderful boys. They have inspired me to push my imagination beyond wedding and grad to elaborate costume designs with a variety of different materials.
I see you standing all alone by the stereo. I dim the lights down to very low. Here we go.
You're so beautiful. You could be a waitress. You're so beautiful.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise and Jennifer Aniston. Good voices.
Really good voices. So just from the clues, you can tell that you're both a part of the theater in some way because you can both sing. But Jennifer is behind the scenes. So I was trying to think of who I could think of that I haven't seen on stage necessarily.
Yeah, this one I struggled with the clues. I didn't really.
But I knew where it was filmed.
True.
I knew where in town that was filmed, so I started to think about who lives around there. And then that they moved a lot. I didn't hear them mention children. So younger couple, no children.
Yeah.
and the living underwater.
That one made no sense.
It mostly came down to which couples we thought could both sing, and it was honestly the area of town for me.
Yeah.
So we came up with a guess.
Let's do it.
Should we do it?
Yep.
We actually already have this written. I'm just pretending to write.
Pretending to write it.
Okay.
So we think it is Tom Cruise and Jennifer Aniston. Denny and
Emma
Burton.
I think we're right.
Hope we're right.
Grace and I are gonna guess. Boom, Denny and Emma Burton. Honestly, I knew it was them 3 seconds in. It had nothing to do with the clues. It was just Denny's hand mannerisms. Should have wore a straight jacket, my man. Honestly, and also we recognize you guys from your great voices. Well done.
Emma and Denny Burton. It was super fun to finally have my sister and her hubby on the Masked Singer Cardston. Audience, you did pretty dang good. 49% of you voted for Emma and Denny. Had you two disguised yourselves as Rachel and Ross, I think you would have slid under everyone's radar. Cole and Deanna Levitt have been a popular guest here on our show. They'd made up 6% of guesses for Jen and Tom. Well done, Denny and Emma. Hollywood, here you come.
What a catchy song. I've had it stuck in my head for weeks. I have to say though that Emma and Denny were way better than the original. The clues are a clue themselves is a reference to Sherlock the musical that Denny wrote and was performed at the Carriage House Theatre a couple summers ago. It was selected to be part of an online workshop last year with the theater industry professionals, and they had 3 big theaters lined up to put it on in the States, but then COVID hit and they all got shut down. They moved to the Netherlands for a few months after they got married, and about a third of the Netherlands is actually below sea level. You may have seen her on stage, but she wouldn't have seen you was about Emma playing a blind woman in Wait Until Dark. Great job, guys, and Emma, you are definitely more beautiful than Jennifer Aniston.
Take my whole life to where I can't help falling in love with you.
And then you can hold that one.
Okay.
Is it going?
Yeah.
Okay. This one, The Fool and the Tutor. I had no clue. I mean, obviously, you said you had 4 kids. You were in, I believe, the Carriage House Theatre. So I was trying to think of contacts. I honestly had no clue. This guy.
Yeah. So what I, honestly, the only reason why I kind of thought I figured this out is I played the song and I just sat there and I closed my eyes and I just listened to the man's voice. And it just happened, the person that I think it is called me the night before and was talking to me.
So his voice is
and it
fresh.
came to my head that this is who I thought it was. Plus, it was an Elvis song, and not many years ago, he dressed up like Elvis for an assembly. So we think that the Fool and the Tutor are Austin and Kaylin Nunn. I hope we're right. Your voice is pretty distinguishable among other voices, so I'm hoping it's you.
All right, Grace and I guess? Question mark, because we have no idea. What's that? What do you mean I'm useless? I tried to figure it out, goodness.
We're witnessing a mere 6% success rate for those who guessed Austin and Kayla Nunn, another 6% each for Chris and Nicole Olpheus and the Sommerfelds, which ones I'm not too sure. Austin and Kaylin are faithful watchers of the Masked Singer Cardston. We felt all the warm fuzzies when they willingly accepted their nomination. And you know what? With that performance, we just can't help falling in love with you.
Austin and Kaylin Nunn met on a blind date while they were both attending Utah State University in Logan, Utah. The first time Austin took Kaylin to a mission reunion, he introduced her as his math tutor. They have 4 daughters and moved to Cardston 10 years ago. Austin works for Westwind School Division, so he enjoys having July off, and Kaylin works for Sins Accounting, so April is really busy for her. Austin can be found performing in dirt on the back of a horse at a rodeo, not so much on a theater stage. I loved their performance. It was seriously so sweet. They want to thank Paul and Tyler Salone, Alana Levitt, and Carly Nunn for helping them with their performance. Great job, guys.
Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da.
Okay. Queen King George with the long face. Why the long face, Queen King George? With a proper way of singing.
Really well done.
Had no clue. Again,
Okay.
I turned to my wife on this one.
I had a clue. She's the best. I had a lot of clues.
True.
First, good as gold. A certain somebody usually wears a gold dress.
Ooh.
But I was thrown off because I didn't think that she would actually do it because she already has such a big role in this film. And then the big one for me was 2 Kids at 20. We all know Faye and Eden. Twins. I'm hoping I'm right. It could just be out to lunch. And then 4 kids total, and I know she has Leo and Daphne, so that makes 4. And then the big one to me was Taking Life Head On, which to me probably is speaking about Josh's accident. And I mean, it was a head-on collision, but they've also had to do a lot of things that they didn't expect to do. So I really think it's you.
The host?
With the
What?
host.
I hope we're right.
Me too.
Stay gold, pony boy.
Grace and I are gonna guess Hannah Bobana with a freaking H, because honestly, no one loves Hamilton more than her. And I've heard her angelic voice way too many times not to know where that's coming from, especially when we were singing in her winter chorus. Yeah, I got that clue. Boom!
But first, a message from I'm just kidding. It's me! I'm Queen George.
Hannah Farrell? Wow, I had no idea.
Well, 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 I am beside myself, literally. I really thought I was going to fool everyone, but this blaring 72% of green is screaming that I'm the fool. So yes, you got me. I, Hannah Farrell, was Queen King George. Alicia Tinney and Alethea Schnorr hold 6% of votes each. Looks like we should be singing a trio, ladies. The 17% of voters who didn't know who I was have my applause and appreciation. And Levi, my legs are not hairy. Those were tights. Thank you very much.
Where do I even start? We laughed our heads off while filming this hilarious performance. Broadway, watch out. Now for the clues. Hannah and Josh fell in love in high school when his football number was 66 and he had 20 fingers and toes. Now he has 14 and a half and Hannah still loves him. There hasn't been time to make a wrong turn in the cuisine as of late, and You'll Be Back Patty Mac were references to one of her many side hustles, Macaron Amore, which are the most delicious cookies I've ever had. Find her page on Facebook and give her a follow. Luckily, I am one of the few that gets to be graced by the presence of Queen King George on the regular, and I couldn't be happier to have such a talented and hilarious bestie. Love you, Han.
'Cause I don't care with you, I can't go wrong.
Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can climb. Babe, I got you, babe.
Are we sure we should guess this? Yeah, I know I was no help. You don't gotta tell everyone. Goodness. Well, we ran out of paper because Grace apparently ate it all, so we're gonna use this and guess Dustin and Lindy McKay. Honestly, this one was pulling it out of a hat, going out on a limb. I had no idea. They have kids and they travel a lot, so that's about as good as we can come up with.
Allowed to use that.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, the Plush family. I would have had no clue on this one if it wasn't for Christy. I honestly wouldn't even had any guesses on this one. So this one, I'll leave it over to Christy on this one.
Okay, well, I started just some of the clues. 3 kids, oldest on a mission. Your other 2 are out in 3 years, so it kind of gave me an age, which I have 1 in grade 9, 1 in grade 12. So I was kind of thinking, and then I started thinking about who was on a mission, 3 kids, and I kind of just guessed it. And then the more I Facebook creeped and saw your travel photos.
And they look like they lived like out of town as well.
Yeah, and it said they had only lived here for 7 years.
Yeah.
So I was kind of thinking, anyway, we came up with a guess, could be a total stab in the dark, but shall we reveal?
Yeah. Todd and Tiffany Erickson.
I feel like we're right.
We'll see. We hope we're right.
Tiffany and Todd Erickson.
Plush, plushable, plush, plush. Todd and Tiff's performance left 56% of our voting viewers in the dark. 33% did in fact know who was behind the mask, and we're seeing 6% for Char and John Barry, and another 6% for Laura Nelson and her husband. Looks like COVID is making us a little foggy in the brain. Fun fact, Josh and I met Todd and Tiff in the Caribbean when we were both there for school. We love them and their 3 awesome kiddos. Thanks for sharing your fabulous harmonies and sick dance moves with us. You had us plushing.
Tiffany and Todd have 3 kids, Jace, Katie, and Courtney. They have done a lot of traveling and have even lived in the Caribbean. That's where they first met Hannah and Josh. And wouldn't you know it, now they live in Glenwood. Todd is self-employed and Tiffany works at the school in Hill Spring. Both of them have been in the theater before, and we can tell because they killed it. Their performance was perfect.
Nothing can keep us apart, 'cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. And why don't we rewrite the stars, changing the world to be ours tonight.
Okay, we'll do it. I think it is. Okay, we're gonna guess Caden and Hallie Wood because we have had the privilege of hearing them sing in church, and they have amazing voices of BT dubs, and they're also our neighbors. And I heard that song blasting over and over again, and I mean, it all makes sense now. I just thought you really liked The Greatest Showman.
Okay, so the smooching singers. We listened to the clues very carefully on this.
Yeah.
And especially the part was saying I was at the judges' houses. I was trying to like go through Facebook and look at everybody's friends and see if I could recognize your faces upside down. And I had no clue.
Yeah.
This guy did.
So I thought about the Western clue, Kissing in the Wild West, and it honestly made me think of the theater, because I know they did Oklahoma a couple years ago, and it made me think. I kind of went on to the Facebook page of the theater and I looked at kind of who was starring in that. And then one other thing that came was the structure, the strong
putting your
structure.
selves together.
So I did think of a bridge. So I was like, I wonder if anybody's bridge. And then I kind of put 2 together. What could be strong? Maybe a wood bridge or a metal bridge. So we've come up with who we think it is. I know him, I don't know his wife, so I'm not sure if it's Haley or Hallie, but we think it's Caden and Haley or Hallie Wood. So sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I know Caden. We actually sold him a chair not long ago from our house.
Woodbridge.
I hope we're right.
Hallie and Caden Wood.
Oh my Lanta. Well, if it wasn't the greatest show. Caden and Hallie, it looks like 28% of our audience recognized your chins. Or maybe it was your angelic voices they recognized. 61% didn't recognize you. Some other guesses here include Denny and Emma Burton and Levi and Amy Stanford. As P.T. Barnum said, the noblest art is that of making others happy. And you have certainly done that. Thank you, Caden and Hallie.
Their song has been on repeat at my house. It was so stinking good. Hallie and Caden's first kiss was in the Wild Wild West when they were in the theater's production of Oklahoma. Hallie didn't grow up here, but she always visited from Utah or Ontario in the summer. These two lived next door to Levi, and Caden took piano from Suzanne. How Kent and Christy figured them out is beyond me. Freaking good job, you guys. We loved it.
Our Viral Valentines episode was one for the books. Thanks a million, Emma, Denny, Austin, Kaylin, Todd, Tiff, Caden, and Hallie. And how about them guest judges? Ken and Christy killed it! 5 out of 5? What the heck? You guys, you're crazy! And you nailed it. Before we introduce tonight's performers, we have some super exciting news to share. Because we are so close in our fundraising efforts, 2 weeks ago, Josh was able to borrow a Lender microprocessor knee. He was super nervous to try it out. He worried that there wouldn't be that big of a difference after all, and that we would end up returning all of your donations. Well, just moments after taking his first steps with the microprocessor knee, Josh quickly realized that yes, in fact, this knee is as amazing as we hoped after all. The first thing he noticed was how much less effort it required to walk, both physically and mentally. After his appointment, we walked down a slight decline towards our van. Declines had been particularly difficult to walk down with the traditional swing and lock leg. Once seated in the car, he turned to me and said, "I'm going to be able to hike again." Hearing these words was everything. This loaner microprocessor leg has provided Josh with more confidence and hope for his future. Not only is the possibility of getting this leg looking like more of a reality, but thanks to the many donations we have received from you, and because of all of our incredible sponsors, we have reached our goal. I repeat, we have reached our goal! You have moved mountains for our family and for Josh especially. In our last episode, we opened up raffle ticket sales for some sweet prizes. We will be doing a live draw on Facebook following the end of this episode. In August of last year, loved community member Ben Nish was hospitalized due to some health concerns. After 7 long months in the hospital, with many ups and downs and still no answers as to what has happened, the next part of his and his family's journey has begun. Ben has been accepted into the Halford Johnson Brain Rehabilitation Facility in Pinoca. Many of us know Ben as Mr. Nish from woodshop class in high school, and Coach Nish on the football field and in the basketball court. He is a family man with a family farm, and we are all rooting for his recovery. His wife Jody has been an incredible example to me as she graciously focuses on the positive through this nightmare and counts her blessings. Our hearts go out to them. All donations received by e-transfer to tmscartston@gmail.com from tonight's episode will be going to the Nish family. Please send an e-transfer tonight to tmscartston@gmail.com and help us send some extra love to the Nish family. Woo! All the feels tonight, ladies and gentlemen, all the feels. Before I introduce you to our performers this evening, please enjoy these messages from some of our amazing sponsors.
Happy Friday, friends! I just wanted to hop on here quick to tell you guys about something that I'm obsessed with. Disclaimer, I may or may not be compensated for giving you guys this totally unbiased review. I am so excited that Mama's Porch Home Decor now has a monthly subscription box called Front Porch Finds. How adorable are these decorative metal flowers? You guys, this is everything. I've written an entire 8-page blog post about how to style this that I will link for you down below. This has my name written all over it. Like, are you even gorgeous if you don't drink your tea out of a mug that has Hello Gorgeous on it? Can I just say that this smells amazing? Like, these candles are handmade in Canada, which I love, and 90 hours of burn time? Need I say more? I don't know what I love more. These products or the fact that they're all from local businesses. Like right now, the time is so important that we shop local, you guys. Here is how to subscribe. mamasporchhomedecor.com. In the top right corner, click the menu button, then subscription box. Fill out your specs and add it to your cart. It's that easy, you guys. Every box will have a value of $70 to $100. But for the monthly subscription, it only costs $45. I've seen a few of the things coming in April's box, and seriously, you guys, you do not want to miss out. I'm going to be sharing my 5-minute makeup routine with you guys tomorrow morning, so stay tuned.
Are your kids bored of video games? Have your kids watched every YouTube video there is? Have your kids watched every movie online? Are your kids sick of easy sports? Do you want a sport that's going to challenge you? In baseball, you can throw, you can hit, you can catch. If you want to do all those things, then baseball is the sport for you.
Make sure to sign up for Little League Baseball this spring.
Make sure to check social media for when to sign up.
If you're looking for your first home, or you're wanting to build new, perhaps an income property is in your future, or you want a fixer-upper to do, call your friends at Remax Real Estate. They'll be happy to help you get a loan, sign the mortgage. You'll be homeward bound, it's true. You'll be homeward bound, it's true.
It's my job, duty, pleasure to introduce you to our first performer of the evening. It's Bernie Sanders.
I come from a large Latter-day Saint family. I have 2 brothers and 3 sisters. My parents are both still alive and COVID-free. I married a beautiful Cardston girl. She is the spit in my shine. We have 5 wonderful children, and of course 5 favorite in-laws. I have been blessed with some wonderful grandkids whom I love. I have had a political career, but it's taken a back seat. Not sure what true politics are anymore. I drive a bus and love my quads and snowmobiles. COVID is driving me crazy. I can shop at Costco with 400 others, but can't visit my kids and grandkitties. Hannah and Bailey are great. This show has been a blast. Good luck with your guessing. Don't get any gas.
I know you're hurt, I know it's my fault. I've kept I'm sorry locked in a vault. I know that time just keeps going on, and words by themselves can't right all the wrong. In a world that's gone crazy, you don't know what's true. Most people don't change, but some people do. Some people quit drinking too much, and some people quit lying. Some people decide to grow up, but it's never good timing. Most wouldn't forgive what I put you through, but I'm here tonight, hoping some people do. Some people say sorry to hear it's okay, but I know it's not, so you don't have to say that you understand, 'cause I know you don't. Neither do I. That don't mean that I won't try every day to show you the truth. Most people don't change, but some people do. Some people quit drinking too much, and some people quit lying. Some people decide to grow up, but it's never good timing. Most wouldn't forgive what I put you through, but I'm here tonight, hoping some people do. So whether you kiss me or you close the door, just know that I'm better than I was before. Some people quit drinking too much. Some people quit lying. Some people decide to grow up, but it's never good timing. Most wouldn't forgive what I put you through, but I'm here tonight, hoping some people do. I'm hoping some people do.
Was so hilarious, and you're... Oh crap. Hi, sir.
Excuse me. I think we need to talk.
Sir, I can explain.
First things first, turn that phone off.
Okay. Sorry about that. Apparently people don't like people on their property and touching their belongings. Yeah, apparently they don't like squatters. It was a chicken coop. The chickens were so cute. Anyhow, apparently I gotta go park up on the side of the road, pack up my stuff and leave. So okay, but that was fun while it lasted. So I'll be right with you. Sorry, sir. Bernie, I love this song choice. I've never heard of this song before, but the lyrics in it were really good. I mean, you know, talking about some people do, some people don't, some people quit habits. That's what I kind of thought. You know, and I think if people changed their ways a little bit, like took one thing and did a little better or changed it, I think the world would be a better place. And so, you know, the lyric, some people quit drinking, I'm going to quit drinking. You inspired me. Well, these, of course. I drink a little too much of those. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. But your voice really calmed me. It's a calming voice. So thank you for that. Yeah, I just about kicked back my seat and went to sleep on that because it was so soothing. So anyway, excellent job. I loved it.
Woo! We felt the burn on that one. That was a fantastic job. Great voice, by the way. I mean, if the real Bernie Sanders could sing like that, then maybe I would support him. I'm just kidding. That would never happen. But seriously, though, great job. I thought the video was hilarious. But I got a question to ask you. Is it true that Bernie Sanders doesn't like low-fat milk? It must be the 1%. Also, if I did want to vote for Bernie, would I have to use the hammer or the sickle to punch the ballot? It's all too complicated anyways, but what does Bernie Sanders and me arguing with my wife have in common? We never stand a chance, but we just like to get our ideas out there.
Chief Mountain Gas, 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 Chief Mountain Gas. Natural heat to warm your feet, plumbing and heating, air conditioning. Chief Mountain Gas, Chief Mountain Gas, Chief Mountain Gas, Chief Mountain Gas. Warm your house with natural gas. Drive on down to Chief Mountain Gas. Nice barbecues, things that you'll use. Shop if you dare, warm up the air. Warm your house with natural gas. Drive on down to Chief Mountain Gas. Chief Mountain Gas, Chief Mountain Gas, Chief Mountain Gas.
He walks to the office all day long, drilling and a filling, just singing his song. Hygienists and assistants on the main street, cleaning everybody's teeth, teeth, teeth. Rocky View, teeth, teeth, teeth. Rocky View, teeth, teeth, teeth. Rocky View Dental will treat you right.
Sweaters, backpacks, hats and pens, custom gear for all your friends. Making you look good is our business. Lone Pine Embroidery.
I'll bet you'll have a devil of a time figuring out who our next performer is. Welcome, Cowboy Sam.
I was born and raised in Cardston. I came from a family of boys, and now I'm outnumbered by a family of girls. I've been told to never sing in public. If it wasn't for the Farrell family and this good cause, this unicorn humiliation would never have come to be. They call me Fingers, 'cause I ain't no hand.
The devil went down to Cardston. He was looking for his soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man riding a bronc and spurring him hot, and the devil jumped up on the buck and shoot and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a bronc rider too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you ride a pretty good bronc, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a buckle of gold against your soul to think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet, 'cause you're going to regret, 'cause I'm the best there's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your swells and spur that bronco hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Cardston and the devil deals it hard. And if you win, you get that shiny buckle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Devil climbed into the chute and said, "I'll start this show." Fire flew from his fingertips as he lifted on his rein. Then he drug his spurs across the neck and it made an evil hiss, and a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. When Devil finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit there in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done." Devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat, and he laid that golden buckle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, Devil, come on back if you ever want to try again. I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best there's ever been.
Devil Went Down to Georgia. Classic song, classic performance, dude. I liked how you talked through this. Like usually when people sing, you can't tell their voice because it changes, but you talked. So you'd think I'd know the voice, right? Nope. But I'm telling you, the choreography, your costume was awesome. The dancing, the talking, it was pure entertainment for me. In fact, I just picked up my violin because, you never know what to pack when you're living in a car down by the river. So I just happened to have a violin here and I played along. I played along with you, dude. But yeah, your buck and bull there, horse, in this field over here, there's some bulls and cows. I think you've inspired me to go and hop on one. I've been known to ride a bull or two in my life. I have. They were mechanical, but, nonetheless, it was good times. I had the ride of my life. So, yeah, you made that look, you made it look easy. So, I could watch this over and over again. This was pure entertainment. You rocked this one. I loved it. Thank you so much.
Hold on. I've seen a lot of manly cowboys in my days, but none as manly as you. I mean, it takes a lot of guts to ride it the way you did, but a whole nother level of chutzpah to do it dressed as a unicorn. But seriously though, it was a funny video, and you clearly sent the devil packing on his way to Lethbridge, so get on ya. I'm actually thinking of filming a Western, and I would love to have you in it. It's called The Sun, and it's set in the West. It's about a cowboy who dies and then comes back to life. I guess we should call it reincarnation. This is what happens when you don't spend time with other people!
Maybe you'll recognize the reflection of our next performer, the Lady in Black. But first, you guessed it, commercial break.
tell you where to go for all your tire needs. When you need to get some tires, go to Cook's Tire. They sell new and used tires. When you need a tire rotation, go to Cook's Tire. When you need your flat tire repaired, go to Cook's Tire. When it's time to switch from summer tires to winter tires, go to Cook's Tire. When you want custom wheels, go to Cook's Tire. When your big tractors and other agricultural vehicles need tires, go to Cook's Tire. When you're off the road, have equipment like loaders and graders need tires, go to Cook's Tire. And my personal favorite, when you're in a pickle, call Cook's Tire. They'll send their service truck out to save the day. The boys at Cook's Tire will fix their tires in a jiffy, wearing their blue coveralls and looking mighty spiffy.
Okay, let's just cut to the chase. I met the host when we were both 16 and we worked at Dairy Queen. I attended an acting school in Toronto. I almost starred in the Chautauqua play in 2016 in Cardston, but at the last minute I had to drop out. I did, however, star in the play Wendy's Story and sang my heart out to Dagger in the Dark. I love helping others and being around people, so naturally I worked at the Cardston Support Services, and it was awesome. And lastly, I almost got my dreams fulfilled by being in the musical Singing in the Rain. But due to COVID, it was cancelled, so I guess I'll have to make my own dreams. The end.
Look at me, I may never pass for a perfect bride or a perfect daughter. Can it be I'm not meant to play this part? Now I see that if I were truly to be myself, I would break my family's heart. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know?
All right, let's get down to business. Awesome singing, really, seriously, powerhouse vocals. I can see why you like to grace the stage. Mulan was one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid, and you definitely did it justice, so hands off to you, or hats off, whatever, one of the two. You gave some great clues, so it should be easy to figure it out. It should be easy, yet I'm still over here as confused as a goat on AstroTurf, as a fart in a fan factory, as an Amish electrician. I mean, at this point, I don't know whether I've found a rope or lost my cow. You know what I'm saying?
Who doesn't love reflection and Mulan? I know I do. That was beautiful to listen to, and I think I know who you are, and I know if you are who I think you are, I know when you look into the mirror, that reflection showing back a beautiful lady inside and out. So, speaking of mirrors, I don't look in the mirror much. This whole COVID thing with being cooped up, eating and, sitting around. I try to stay away from, full-length mirrors for sure. full-length mirrors. But anyway, there'll come a day when, I'll be able to again get out in fresh air, start exercising. But anyhow, I was rocking in my car, just enjoying it. So thank you so much. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful job.
I'm not trying to be a party pooper here, but we've come to our final performer for the evening. Put your hands together for Princess Party Pooper.
Well, all the parties on the streets are talking, storefront mannequins sleeping in lights. We used to joke while we were jaywalking like it was your birthday every other Saturday night. Knew the band so we never played a cover, wrote our names on the bathroom tiles. We never dressed to impress all the others, they would let us in on a laid-back kind of style. But boy, it's been a while, and I don't know why you don't take me downtown like you got anywhere better to be. Talk it up and give me the go round round like a good time tease. I'm only counting on your cancellation when I should be counting on you at my door. Did you forget about how we went around? I don't know why you don't take me downtown anymore. I got some platforms sitting in the corner. They wanna stroll down a city sidewalk. I got a dress that will show a little but you ain't getting if you don't come pick me up. Show me off. You might be tired, but I'm not. And I don't know why you don't take me downtown like you got anywhere better to be. Talk it up and give me the go round round like a good time tease. I'm only counting on your cancellation when I should be counting on you at my door. Did you forget about how we went around? I don't know why you don't take me downtown anymore. Take me downtown like you got anywhere better to be. Talk it up and give me the go round round like a good time tease. Woo! I'm only counting on your cancellation when I should be counting on you at my door. Did you forget about how we went around? I don't know why you don't take me downtown anymore. I just don't get it. Why don't you take me downtown? Oh wait, everything's closed. Woo!
The girl behind that ski mask and those oh-so-stylish glasses was born in Canada, nowhere near the mountains. She grew up on a goat farm. She moved to Carson when she was 8 years old, was not coordinated, and never played team sports.
Nice work! Honestly, such a classic country song, and you nailed it. I especially loved all the choreo. It really reminded me of my wife. Well, really just the one move. I love how all these songs just take on a whole new meaning with COVID going on. I mean, it's quite clever. Anyways, well done, milady. Why am I talking in a horrible English accent? As for the clues, I could have used probably, a few hundred more, because you gave us nothing. I mean, nothing, girl, come on! I'm just kidding, I probably wouldn't have been able to figure it out anyways.
Princess Party! Your voice is sweet and smoky. I loved it. Don't worry, nobody takes me anywhere or downtown, but I go myself. I go for my monsters and my lotto tickets, so I get out every once in a while. And yes, I loved your signs. COVID sucks. Yeah, it does, 100%. But, you don't suck. You don't suck. Because you know what? You nailed this. You rocked this. I do. I loved your voice, and I loved this song. So thank you. Rocking out on the side of the road. Thank you. Awesome performance.
Bernie, Cowboy Sam, Lady in Black, and Princess Party Pooper, I can't wait for our audience to figure out who you are. Thank you for your fun performances this evening. You, our audience, can submit your guesses of who you think was behind the mask tonight by filling out our Google Forms link pinned in the comments section if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Thanks so much to Levi and Suzanne for being as awesome as ever, and thanks to you for joining us tonight on The Masked Singer. We'd like to extend our most heartfelt thanks to all who have donated, to our anonymous donors, and especially to all of our sponsors. Atkins, Cardston Little League, Corey, Tammy, and Nate McCarthy at Channel 32, Chief Mountain Gas, Freddy's, High Performance Spray Systems, Holland Insurance, Jody's Dance Academy, Kirk's Tire, Lone Pine Embroidery, Mama's Porch Home Decor and Design, Miranda's Originals, Olson Construction, Positively Doodles, Rebound Health Cardston, Remax Real Estate, Rocky View Dental, Trixie's Kitchen, and What's Poppin' Pop Shop. Thank you for your love and support and for helping us fundraise for Josh's microprocessor. We can't wait to show it to you. Thank you for your love and support for the Nish family during this difficult time. All e-transfers sent tonight will be going to Ben and Jody Nish. E-transfers may be sent to tmscardston@gmail.com. We'll see you next time for our final reveal of the Masked Singer Cardston. And don't forget to join us immediately after this episode for a Facebook Live while we draw for our prize winners.